almost famous radio podcast with your host, Jeffy McJefferson. Let's go.
And welcome to the Almost Famous Radio Podcast. Jeffy McJefferson here, and I am actually with the self-proclaimed Gangsta Gals. That's their new name, by the way. That's I just found this out.
A gaggle of gals.
I literally just found this out. I mean, just now.
So did I.
Right before I clicked record.
Same here.
It was like the
so I
Gangsta
came
Gals.
up with it. Sorry.
But we like it.
So we got Rayette, Jody, and we got Carolyn. And you know what they look like now. If you go to our website, you know,
That's right.
So that's cool. But
No more hiding.
No more
Oh, no.
hiding.
you know what we're
We
gonna
are
do.
who we are.
You know what we're gonna do around the table.
Let your freak box show.
Brett.
I have the candy cane mocha from Dutch Bros. Hey, it just came out
No, that's
yesterday.
okay.
It's
It's
like
all
my
Very
favorite.
festive, yeah.
I know it's
Very-
festive.
I could tell her drink looked different today, though.
Yeah, it's
Very Christmassy.
It's a holiday time of year.
It's very.
That's right.
It's very white.
I know. I don't usually get like anything on top, but that's part of their candy cane.
Fanciness.
Jody, what you
Okay.
got?
I have Chardonnay, Sonoma.
The same one you always ask Rayette about.
I always look at Rayette like, Rayette, what do I drink?
don't
I should
remember
know.
what
I'm
it's called.
59
See,
years
you
old. Old.
There you go. No, you're okay.
Okay.
You're
Anyway,
Yeah.
It's a Chardonnay, dry Chardonnay. Get
Perfect.
it all the time. It's a good one.
Kombucha.
Carolyn. Yeah, kombucha.
Lavender lemonade kombucha.
Is it like is that kombucha like is it alcoholic?
This one, yeah.
They don't, some kombucha.
Most kombuchas don't. I think it's more recent. Well, they're all fermented, so they say like 0.05 or could have alcohol content.
Have you guys had kombucha before?
I
I think I tried it and I didn't care for it.
I haven't tried it. What's it made of? I mean, I don't know.
I don't. Well,
I didn't
it's
know
like
if you knew or not.
fermented. It's kind of like. Well, I don't fully know, but it's like fermented tea. But you know how sourdough, you have like a starter, and then you keep making sourdough out of it. That's how kombucha is too.
Oh, okay.
It has like a mother or whatever, and then you like make batches of it.
And you can make
It's like tea hooch. I don't know.
tea hooch.
Tea hooch.
So you can make it like. So you can make it like alcoholic or non-alcoholic or whatever. Or
I don't really know if you can home make it alcoholic. I mean, my sister makes kombucha, and I have friends that make it. Yeah, no, it's like on the counter type jar thing.
oh,
Like Kahlua. Like when you make Kahlua, probably.
like my
Similar
friend,
like that.
my friend, his wife made some Kahlua. I have it in there.
I like
And
Kahlua.
She uses Everclear.
That's how I make mine.
You make it too?
Yeah.
Do you make Kahlua?
Yeah. I make
I
it with
did not know
Everclear.
that.
Yeah.
Is it badass?
Oh, yeah. You don't
Oh,
need to
yeah.
add vodka, but I do because a White Russian has to have vodka. But it doesn't need vodka because it's Everclear.
So they're really good White Russians.
Really good
On
White
our
Russians.
winter season of podcasts, we will be making
Yeah.
Kahlua.
Yes,
I've never had a White Russian.
Oh,
I don't know if I have
Okay.
either.
Well, you know what?
you watch The Big Lebowski enough, you have a White Russian.
She was pretty tan. She wasn't fully white. She was tan. I have never had a White Russian.
See what you're doing there.
No, I haven't. No, seriously though, I haven't had the Big Lebowski. I saw it, and my friend, back in Kansas, I used to bowl with. That's what he drank, and so it's kind of that kind of goes together because White Russian and bowling. But I've never had
hand in
one.
hand.
Well, obviously you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
Rayette?
Nope. Never had one.
Well, the next time we do
Yeah.
this, I will make some Kahlua and we'll have a White Russian.
Yeah.
So what's in it?
White Russian is just Kahlua, vodka, and cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an Irish cream or just a regular cream?
Just like half and half, like you put in your coffee.
Oh.
When I make them at home, if I don't make the Kahlua, I just do Kahlua and vodka and, 2% milk. But it's better with a half and half.
Yeah, it looked disgusting to me.
It's not. It's really good.
It just looks like milk.
No, it's like coffee milk.
Or it looks
over
like
ice.
it looks like
I bet Ray, you'd probably actually like it.
Tan
We could
milk.
even
Really, it's good.
because you can do. I mean, I'm sure there are offshoots of names, but like adding peppermint to it, or you could do a little flavor and it's got that like creamy coffeeness.
Or
I
you
like
go
to
with
drink
Black
hot
Russian.
cocoa with peppermint schnapps in it.
I like doing that when I go get Christmas trees.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Have you guys had a Black Russian?
No.
Told you. I was just, no.
I myself have had a Black Russian.
No. What,
Wait,
okay,
what's the difference?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to
Name.
ask what the difference is.
No cream. It's just Kahlua and vodka.
Oh.
No, I probably would like that better.
Yeah. Well, when I make them at home, I do just a dash.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I said.
Yeah, you did. It's on tape.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I made a face and I giggled.
I
okay.
thought a lot of
Yeah.
thoughts, but I did not say anything.
Oh, yeah.
We went from white to tan to black. So
Yeah, we did.
I'm
We like
leaving
our-
my
we like
thoughts
our
inside
Russians.
my head.
Alcohol.
And they're all Russian. So I've never had that. But that
Well, I'm going to
sounds
share it. The next time I'm over here, I'm going to bring some.
that sounds more like what I would dig instead of the cream stuff. I'm not a milk guy.
And plus, you think milk with
Ugh.
alcohol, you
Yeah.
have to just curdle in your stomach.
Right.
I still drink it, but I think about it the next morning.
As it's curdling.
Curdling in my stomach.
What about eggnog?
Ugh.
Oh, I don't like eggnog.
nope, I don't either.
I don't like it either.
No.
It's kind of
Are you
weird.
an eggnog person?
Well, not necessarily. I tried to like it, but I don't think I like it.
That's how I am. I try to like,
A whole room of non-eggnoggers.
yeah.
It's not very common. I think a lot of people do like it.
Everyone
does.
Someone has to because it's everywhere.
But
I know.
here's my problem. I
All
haven't
my
had,
boys do.
I haven't had the eggnog, the alcoholic eggnog.
I think that's
I've
the
had
only
just a
kind I've
regular-
ever
But
had.
isn't it like thick? Like
Pretty thick.
and kind of
Yeah.
sour.
What do
like
you put in
butter,
eggnog?
isn't it buttermilk?
like
tasting?
buttermilk.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
what do you
don't
put
like.
in
I don't
it?
like it.
What kind of alcohol do you put in an eggnog?
I don't know. That's what I thought. But is it probably is
If
vodka
none of us
too.
drink it, then
It's probably vodka
It probably
too.
is vodka.
I don't know.
You can put vodka in anything.
Yuck.
You could put vodka. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You could put vodka in there. You're checking it out, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
See what the hell
The
is
Google
in it.
lady over here.
Yeah, she's got the Google out, and Carolyn does, and she's gonna check out what. And then everybody, whoever watches this, they're like screaming, "It's vodka, dumbass! It's,
not,
vodka,
though.
you stupid
No.
shit!"
Brandy. Brandy.
Brandy.
Yes,
That's
it is
brandy.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
But
they're going,
wait,
it's
but
brandy,
wait.
you stupid
The
son of a
dumbass.
bitch. Yeah, you dumbass. What the hell?
But wait, this is probably why we don't like it. So it's made with eggs, egg yolk, sugar, milk, heavy cream, and vanilla extract, often spiked with brandy and topped with fresh grated nutmeg or cinnamon sticks. Ugh,
Pass.
gross.
Oh,
Other alcoholic beverages that can be added to eggnog are rum, whiskey, or allspice dram. Dram? I don't know.
Oh,
D-R-A-M? I don't know what that is. I don't like eggnog.
I guess I could see the rum with it, but I still don't
I just don't like
like
eggnog.
eggnog. So
No.
But then again, I didn't like cranberry juice. And you know what
Really?
your drink is now?
Vodka cran.
Yep, vodka
I
cran.
know
I
you
drink
like
it
your vodka.
all the time.
I love
I like cranberry
juice.
juice. Cranberry mimosas.
Oh, that
Ooh.
sounds
They are
really
good.
So much better than an orange mimosa.
Ooh.
Sunday
much
is
better.
tomorrow, so I'm thinking I should probably get myself some vodka and some cranberry. Okay, then.
Probably, yeah.
I think you should.
I am gonna.
There you go.
Planning ahead for the weekend.
Yeah. Before I go see my son's football game.
I was going to say, wait, what?
What
Not
year is
baseball
it, Jody? Or what time of the year is it?
season. Yeah. Yeah, just turned November.
Yeah.
Oh, daylight savings time tonight.
Oh,
Yep.
Tomorrow morning tonight.
Oh, is
Fall
that
back.
tonight?
It
Yeah.
is.
that
Oh.
sucks.
Yeah. It's going to be dark when I go to work and dark when I get out of work.
It's already dark. I mean,
I hate that.
Yeah.
We should
Especially trying
just
to
stay in
drive.
this time.
Daylight saving time, man, is like
I thought we
cool.
were getting rid of it.
I heard this is the last year. That's what I've heard. But
Well,
I've heard that
you
for the
probably
last
heard
couple
that
of
for
years.
the last
4 years,
17,
yeah.
17, 18, 20 years.
That's true, too.
Everywhere. Only Arizona had the balls not to do it, I think. But
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's Thanksgiving month.
Woo woo.
Woo! What's
Y'all-
today? November 2nd?
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
the second.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta plan ahead for that shit.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it up. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
A little planning needs to be
Little
done, I
planning
think.
helps, yeah.
I mean, you know the basic stuff that you're making, you know.
What's your favorite? I mean, do you like traditional Thanksgiving? Anybody?
I'm
Yeah.
a traditional gal.
Yeah.
I
What
like
is
I think
Traditional.
our family is most most often goes the traditional route.
Yeah. Thanks the turkey, the
Honey
green bean
ham.
casserole.
Is there?
Green bean casserole.
Yes.
Mashed potatoes,
Yes.
gravy.
Good one.
Yeah.
What else? Anybody have anything else that they like going on with it?
Cranberry jelly versus.
Oh, real?
Well, you know how there's like the one
The can that goes
Yep.
when you dump it out.
Yeah. What kind is that?
Ocean spray.
No, I mean it might be.
It is ocean spray.
I think
It's
there are
Ocean
other
Spray,
brands,
yes.
but there are
It's
two
just canned.
forms of it. One has whole berries, and one
Oh,
is
yeah.
that like
Yeah.
gelatinous slups things.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like
I make-
I like lumpy cranberries better. Like I like cranberries. I like tart. So
Yeah. I make a cranberry sauce, my own cranberry sauce.
From scratch, and it's really good.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds
My
delicious.
daughter-in-law makes one. She makes a really good cranberry
Got some
sauce.
orange
I was
juice
just saying
and a little
orange
bit of
juice or orange
sugar in
peel
it.
Yeah.
or zest. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
All that good
It's
stuff.
really good.
But you know what? I don't get me wrong. I kind of like that gelatinous crap too every now and then.
It has its time and place, I
It
suppose.
does. Yeah. Easy to slice. Can't slice mine. You have to
Yeah.
spoon
Scoop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I like it. But you know, here's the funny thing. You know, I like barbecuing. You know, you all know that.
Yeah.
But I do not want to smoke a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Well,
That's
the
not-
traditional.
it's not traditional.
Roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that do. I mean, people pay, you know, people like Jason and stuff like that, you know, to smoke turkeys or any barbecue place. I just don't think it's
I just want a regular turkey.
Yeah.
a regular
Yeah.
roasted turkey.
I've had a deep fried turkey though.
Oh, I have too. Have you had
Yeah,
it?
our old roommate
And
used
those
to deep
are
fried turkey.
delicious.
They are good.
They're badass.
They also end up on the news when you blow up your garage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I would never do one myself, but
When you
a
splash
place
it
that
over
we
the-
used to work at, we always did a big Thanksgiving dinner, like prior to Thanksgiving and stuff. And they would always deep fry a few turkeys for everybody. And it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's one of the things you enjoy it if someone else is doing it. But
yeah, but I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Now, here's what I do that everybody is like taboo now, and they've been taboo for a while. I stuff the turkey. I put stuffing in the turkey.
Why is it taboo?
Well, because they were saying, oh, you can't cook it all the way through and blah, 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 and you're going to salmonella the shit out of your freaking folks and everybody else.
My mom always stuffed our turkeys. Always. I just don't do it because it's just too much work.
Really?
Here's
Yeah,
an
I never stuff
yeah.
my turkey. I
I
always
think it stays too moist.
the only thing I do is
I like
just
it.
put bacon around my turkey.
Ooh. I feel like my parents used to
shit.
stuff
Yeah.
their turkey. I know that sounds pretty
Oh,
incredible.
shit.
Yeah, I do my turkey. I put turkey in I stuff it with bacon and I wrap it with bacon and I cook it. But I've heard if you put vegetables inside, that helps it stay moister. So I'm going to try that this year.
Ooh, let us know.
Bacon, onions, whatever else.
I like
what other vegetables?
Stovetop.
So I was going to say, I have a very unpopular opinion. I don't like stuffing.
I'm not a
Stuffing,
yeah.
dressing, fixins, whatever people call it. I don't like it.
Yeah, Shayna doesn't either.
I don't
She's
like-
like, I don't like wet bread.
No, that's the same
Yeah.
thing for me. I don't
Yeah.
like moist bread. There's something about the seasoning.
But I like
with it.
stovetop stuffing.
Nope, I don't like any of it. I
Well,
just don't want it.
See, and I make a southern dressing on the side, not in the turkey, and it's cornbread and stuff like that. And I think it's good.
Is the cornbread mushy?
Not well. It's
It's
cornbread.
still,
Stuffing,
yeah.
dressing. Yeah.
It's dressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big difference. You call it dressing down there, and they kind of
Dress
are
it up.
assholes to you about that. It's dressing. It's not stuffing.
Well, because it's
For
stuffing
God's
if you
sake.
stuff it in the turkey.
But I don't use it in the insides. You know, a lot of people use the insides to make their stuffing and stuff like that. You know, the
Neck
heart
and all that
the
stuff.
gizzards and all that
that.
kind of shit.
And I didn't really even know that there was turkey in stuffing. I don't like it, but
Yeah,
they
they have.
I thought it was just like bread
You
and
pull out,
vegetables.
you reach into the cavity
Pull everything
and
out.
you pull everything out. And it's like got the insides, like I said, the heart, the kid, everything else in it.
Speaking of gizzards and livers, do you guys
Gizzard.
like them?
No,
No,
they're great for catfishing.
Really?
they're good to throw in the trash.
I actually kind of put them a little bit in there to make a broth or make a stock.
Yeah, that's what my mom always did. She put
Yeah.
the neck
They're
and
good for
everything
you.
inside.
Yeah. But I don't do that anymore because if they found out that I did it, they would be pissed.
Yeah.
So, but they also have the neck in there.
Yeah.
And I use it to make a stock.
It's all good to make a stock with, I think.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So, but the neck is perfect to make a stock with because it's got the bone, it's got the meat and the fat.
We
All the good
eat
stuff.
liver at home.
Do
You eat liver?
Yeah, I don't know about any turkey Thanksgiving liver, but we just eat liver in general sometimes.
You do really? Beef, chicken?
So my sister and brother-in-law, sheep right now. They just had two
Sheep liver?
sheep that they just
I've never had a sheep liver.
slaughtered. Me either. Neil's had some. I haven't had any yet. But Neil got to learn how to he was along for the ride of it. I had to work, but he was out there when Mike shot him, and then they skinned him and hung him, and then we went out a couple days later and parted it out and ground lamb in 2-pound packs. We just made burgers that were really great. I grew up on a farm, so
And he ate the
So we took the
You
liver.
ate the sheep liver, or he ate the sheep liver?
He's eating the liver, and then my sister is doing some. She and I are both anemic, and liver's good for iron. But previous to this, will eat beef liver. You get it from the co-op, and then just
Liver and onions. Love
no, I don't like that.
Do you really?
Oh, I love liver and onions.
It's good for you.
That was my dad's favorite.
I haven't had it while I was getting ready to cook it the day I went into labor with my youngest son. And everyone said that it was God's blessing that I went into labor because they didn't want to eat it. My family.
Have you eaten it since then?
I haven't made it since then, no.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I love
It's
it.
a texture thing. I won't even.
It's a
try
texture
it.
thing for me. So what's interesting
It's a
with
smell
this
too when they cook
sheep,
it.
well, with this sheep liver, I think I need to check in with my sister because this is just from last weekend. He cut it up into chunks and then froze it. So he's actually taking it just like a pill, and you just take the. I don't know. It's weird.
Raw?
I know. Yep. He does. Yeah. Yeah. Says it's way better. He'd prefer that over eating it, cooking it and eating it.
Gross.
I agree. I haven't
Golly,
done it yet.
really? That's
Yeah.
like Andrew Zimmern shit.
Yeah.
God. Oh,
I mean, it's frozen, but
well, sure.
and it's just a tiny chunk. You don't taste it at all, and it's pretty much just taking a pill-sized
Like a vitamin.
bite of vitamins, and minerals, and all the health benefits.
So when you ask him, hey, how good was it? He said, not bad.
I will surely go back this evening.
You're going to use that, aren't you?
I was just curious, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, do you do like yams or whatever on Thanksgiving?
I don't, but
Yeah.
like my niece, she brings, not my niece, but my daughter-in-law, she brings over the cranberries, and I think my daughter brings over yams, my stepdaughter.
And then,
'Cause I'm
do people like marshmallows or not? Some people like them sweet, or some people like them more savory.
I like them sweet. He
No.
doesn't like marshmallows.
I hate them.
but
I can't
forget
stand.
about that.
Let me
Are
preface
you the
this
one
real
that doesn't
quick,
like
Yeah.
the texture of marshmallows?
or the smell, or the taste, or
like
anything.
even in a grocery store, he has to go real fast past that
I have
section.
to go past that. Because
it
I can't
stinks.
stand it. It's just like, oh my god, I
Do you eat Rice Krispies?
No.
Rice Krispies. I do.
Rice Krispie treats. Sorry,
Absolutely not.
that was very.
How-
Yeah, that was.
However, I like them on the fucking yams.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I do. I like them on that. and-
Now, was it 2 years ago I tried that new recipe, or was that at Christmas?
that was last year,
But we did tacos last year.
year before. Sorry.
Well, that's why I was thinking maybe it was at Christmas or something. Anyway, I did. I tried a new sweet potato yam recipe.
It was really sweet, though. I mean, her recipe
It was
really
almost
sweet.
dessert-ish.
Oh, yum.
It was good, but it definitely was a lot sweeter than the normal, traditional.
yeah.
But
Now, has anybody ever came up to, like any family member and say, hey, you know what, let's just, like we did the taco bar last year. And it just didn't feel like Thanksgiving. But do you guys, does anybody ever try to mention any other alternative measures?
Yeah, I would say so. My parents are very close with my sister's in-laws. And so a lot of times holidays and family dinners for holidays are rather large and elaborate if we're combining all that. Like my parents and my in-laws get along. They get along well, but sometimes it's just hard to juggle who, where, what, when, because we all live here locally. And then a few of us work in healthcare, and depending on the year and the job, might be working on a holiday. So last year, I'm pretty sure it was Thanksgiving last year, with Neil's family, we hiked Roxanne with his parents, his brother and wife and their kids and stuff. And then we just did like a backyard picnic afterwards. And it was on a Saturday, like either before or after Thanksgiving. I can't remember. Because I want to say there was brother or dad or both were working. And so then sometimes we will combine families, but it is hard with so many moving like pieces of that.
Yeah,
and
trying
so
to coordinate everything. Yeah.
So I'd say in recent years, sometimes we've done some like non-traditional stuff, but yeah.
Have you, Jody? Has anybody said, "Hey, let's try something different this year"?
Well, my husband wants to go away this year, and I just can't do that. I can't get myself to do it. And then one year, my husband and I went to Hawaii. I left my 2 boys with my parents, and my son, Garrett, my middle son, still, because my mom fixed ham for Thanksgiving. And he's traumatized. He's almost 30 years old, and he's traumatized because he had to have ham for Thanksgiving one year. Yeah.
I think my parents
Not that my kids are spoiled, because they're not.
The ham kicked his ass.
well loved.
Yeah, well loved. They're not spoiled.
But I do think my dad does a honey ham, but they do turkey, very like traditional
A turkey and a ham.
Some
And a
people
ham.
do the turkey
Yeah.
and ham.
Yeah.
Especially
We've
if
just
they
always
do
had
have a
turkey
big
for
group
Thanksgiving.
coming over. A lot of times they'll do one of each. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I said, we did the taco thing last year, and it was kind of cool. But
I love tacos, so
But-
I would.
Good, and
yeah.
it was
Well,
fun
that
and
sounds fun,
everything.
yeah.
I liked it too. But
But it
it's
was-
like it's not really Thanksgiving. And
We felt like we were missing. Didn't we end up cooking a small turkey?
I think we did.
Like the next
think
day.
it
Did you have a
next
whole bunch of
weekend.
family
Yeah.
over with the?
Yeah. We had everybody
Yeah.
over, but
How'd they feel about the
no,
tacos?
we
they
all
were fine
agreed on
with
it.
it. Yeah, we all agreed on it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then we ended up making a traditional small turkey dinner. I think the next weekend
I think we did.
because
Just
we were
because
just
we were like-
missing the turkey and
Yeah, it was kind of,
yeah.
we kind of felt ripped off, even though that we ripped ourselves off because we thought of that. And I was like, well, shit,
we
got
were
to.
just missing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, do people? Okay, when you have a big or Thanksgiving dinner, people bring stuff over, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like I'm in a different spot where I'm usually the person that is bringing stuff over. I've never made a turkey before in my life. I don't know how to. I will
Okay.
say one year there was a thing going around on the internet that you like text your mom how many minutes per pound do I microwave a turkey for? And
Yeah.
then you like see
Yeah,
what her
yeah,
response is. And she played into it perfectly of like, very ill-advised. However, this is about what I'd estimate. And I told her later, like, I'm sorry, I was kind of pranking you, but to see what your response was. But you passed the test.
Good job, Mom.
My first turkey I cooked, I didn't realize that the neck and everything was inside of it,
Oh shit, she
and
cooked
I
it.
cooked it that way,
Mhm.
and then
Then what happened?
pulled this bag out, and it's got all the pieces and parts that are now also cooked.
And then there was just a bag in your turkey while I was cooking.
Yeah,
Was it still edible?
we still ate the turkey.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you've never hosted a Thanksgiving.
No. So I usually am the one that brings over like appetizers or the like
What do you bring?
salad. It depends on the year. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll bring a pretty elaborate salad or some like veggie dish. Sometimes I bring over cranberry sauce.
It's so you can probably never
Especially
go wrong.
the years that I have to
Never
work.
go wrong with that. And Jody,
yeah.
do you
I
cook
host
up
it,
the
yeah.
cook
I have-
up the feast
I
yourself?
cook up the feast. I cook everything up. And then, but, because you have the mixed families nowadays, so they all go over to because I have 3 boys. So they go over to their wives or their girlfriend's house for dinner. And then they come back over to our house for dinner. And I keep thinking to myself, I need to stop cooking at dinner and just make like appetizers. But then why do that? Because we can always have we have leftover turkey like you wouldn't
Yeah.
believe. So
Ooh, and that was going to be one of my questions. So I love one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving leftovers is the turkey and cranberry, and sometimes cream cheese, like the wraps afterward, like
Oh, that
just what you
sounds
do with the
good.
leftovers. We never have turkey or cranberry sauce around, and so
Oh, that sounds yummy.
We made turkey pot pies.
ooh,
Dan always makes
I
turkey
did that.
soup.
We did that in the air fryer.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little ramekins. Did them in the
That sounds
air fryer.
delicious. I'd like an air fryer. We don't have one. We have an Instant Pot.
I like it too.
I have an Instapot and I had an air fryer, but I took it back and I wish I would have never taken it back because
We
I
use
hear
ours
nothing
all
but
the
good
time.
about air fryers.
But here's why I was asking you that. So it's like, since you do the big feast,
yes.
and do people bring over stuff too like that?
Yeah.
Contribute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes does it suck? What they bring? And then you have to like, oh, this is pretty good, and then because it did not hurt their feelings.
I have.
That's a yes. I guess, okay. I'm just gonna let you know by the look on her face right there.
The
when
nonverbals were
was a
present.
nonverbal yes, but go ahead.
I just have a bonus daughter / stepdaughter, and I love her to death. But she's very organic, hippie-ish.
Does she listen to this podcast?
I don't know, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I love you, Haley, if you're listening.
Haley, it's okay.
Love
It's
you,
okay.
Haley. But
And,
Don't bring
and,
anything.
and Haley, if you want to come on and do a rebuttal, you can. But go ahead.
you can tell everybody what a horrible peanut butter and jelly maker I am.
Yeah.
But she just brings over, healthier things, and that's just not me. Where my daughter-in-law is more like me. She brings over, like, when she brings over the cranberry stuff, she just
The more butter, the better.
the more sweet, the more
Yeah.
So, and I not that I don't mind Haley's stuff, it's just not one of my favorites.
Well, okay. I'm digging in on this. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But, like, what does she bring?
Like vegetables.
I'm over here saying I bring a green salad to Thanksgiving, so
Sorry,
It's
you
just
are
like,
not
it's
invited
okay.
to her Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Vegetables?
I'm
just
sure
like-
Jody's food is delish though.
It's just healthy stuff, like which is good, but I'm just not a healthy eater.
Yeah.
I like the sweeter the better, the fatter the better, greasier. That's just how I eat.
Right. I got you. But I was just
so
kind of
she
curious.
just like she'll bring over things that have like
Kale,
yeah and purple stuff and
purple stuff, and things like that.
yeah. But I mean, she's just a healthy eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I don't
Usually-
feel like I've said this story on here before, but this was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago on Thanksgiving, because this kind of tags on to the veggies and then also a comical family event. But I brought over a beet salad that was gold and purple beets, and I was so proud of it. I found this recipe. It was great. Had a little bit of some green stuff in it too.
So my daughter, right?
No, but maybe. And so brought it for Thanksgiving. Everything was fine. The next day, because it beets, like, as they pass through you, turn things different colors. So my dad had just had a cardiac procedure the week before, and he thought he was bleeding the next day, and I was at work, and he called his cardiologist, and I think they talked to my sister at one point, like my parents talked to my sister, and she was the one that was like, we had beets. And so everyone was in a medical crisis because I brought beets to Thanksgiving, and they thought my dad was bleeding.
Holy crap. Well, holy crap. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
We usually do
yeah,
everything.
That was unintentional, the holy crap. But, holy crap.
But yeah,
Holy
so
crap.
that was after the fact, it was hilarious, and we all laughed about it. In the moment, my parents thought my dad was having some serious medical complications. So don't bring beets to Thanksgiving, or make sure everyone knows.
That
I
they're
don't
beets
know.
and you may
And there you go.
pea bread.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, hey,
We usually do all the traditional stuff ourselves, and then usually have like the girls bring appetizers and dessert or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that way we know we get all the traditional stuff. And
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm assigned appetizers, And sometimes I'm not because I'm not usually on time. And
And appetizers
appetizers
before
are
dinner.
supposed to
Yeah.
be there early, and I am not one that's usually.
What the girls do, they bring these appetizers and they're damn good. Okay, don't get me wrong, but they're so good and they're like
You
filling.
eat so
They're
much,
filling.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And-
Shayna will bring like 4 or 5 different appetizers.
Yeah.
And you really need like 2 just to munch
Yeah.
on while you're finishing
Well,
cooking.
yeah, and then you're going like, well, you're thinking, well, well, they didn't like this shit. Jeez, I can't believe. No, but you eat them just. They're always good, luckily. But they're like filling, and it's and then by the time you get to the dinner, you're like,
I don't
God
want to
dang,
eat dinner. I'm full
you
of
have to, you have
appetizers.
to,
and then there's so many food
you gotta
options for
gorge
dinner.
yourself.
Yeah.
So, real quick, let's take a quick break, and we're gonna cut because I got another good Thanksgiving question for you guys, if that's all cool.
Sure, I'm
All right,
ready.
we'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're back. Oh, by the way, isn't it cool to be back in the humble backyard studio again?
Yeah,
Yes.
I just realized that the last 2 times have been
Like the cart
out
rides.
in
And cart
public.
race.
Cart
Yeah.
rides.
Cart race is nice, but
it's-
this is home.
But
Yeah,
this
it's
is
fun.
It.
It's
Yeah,
just
you're right.
different.
That's a good way to
Yeah.
put it. Yeah, both.
It's home. Yeah.
Cart rides is different, but this is it. This is our place.
Yeah.
And
just our cozy backyard shack. It's not a
Backyard
shack.
shack.
Shed. Recording shed.
it's a shack.
I mean, I would live in this if I
I would live in this in a heartbeat. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah. It's well insulated. When we get warm in here.
Yeah.
It either stays warm or cold, and I just need a little toilet, and I'd be good to go.
Yeah.
I was just
You
happy.
have a fireplace in the corner.
Oh, yeah,
Got a
see,
fireplace. Yeah.
And a fridge.
And a fridge. I keep my
And a
wine
fridge.
in there.
Yep. It's cool. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was saying. I think Ricker and I recorded a little bit ago. And I was just like, man, I was telling Rayette too. I was like, I'm so glad to get back into the humble
Something about
backyard
being
studio.
back.
Yes, yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
man, I mean, the cart rides was fun, but that's like a 1 or 2
There's so
times
much
a year thing.
distractions and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like
But
Yeah.
this is to me like you.
It's home.
You put it best. It's home.
Yeah.
So, well, we were back on the Thanksgiving thing, and what I want to ask, you hear a lot of horror stories about Thanksgiving and at the Thanksgiving table and shit just going all wrong. I mean, I've never personally had it really happen to me before. Has anybody else at all?
What do you mean? Like food, like the turkey's burnt? Or
No,
family
no,
feud?
no,
Family
like-
arguing.
Like family
Yes, yes.
I mean, I think it could be turkey burn,
Well, it could
or
be.
it could be
Could be the turkey burning.
something that ruined
This is
Thanksgiving.
disaster.
Or
Yeah.
just you hear a lot of shit about, okay, well, this ain't gonna go well at the Thanksgiving table. You've heard that saying all the time. You probably, maybe not, but they do.
I've heard it, but
Or our family's always arguing and bicker. Oh, I don't want to go to Thanksgiving, or I don't want to go to Christmas. Our family just argues.
Do they argue at?
Ours, well, not necessarily at Thanksgiving or Christmas, but we do. Our family has been separated, so now it's just me and my boys, and my daughters. But yeah, it's not because. Well, yeah, maybe because of arguing.
But you never had. But you.
But we didn't do it at the day. We didn't do it that day.
Okay.
It was like afterwards.
Because you hear it a lot.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear it a
Yeah.
lot, right?
Yeah.
We've never really
I
had
would say
that.
I hear about it, but I'm lucky enough to have good family. So
I have a funny
and
story.
I shouldn't
one
say good
time,
family because
Oh, let's hear your funny story.
Yeah.
So we went down to my ex-mother-in-law's one time, and she was getting the turkey prepped, and it was sitting in the sink, and she had left the room and stuff. And we put a fart machine down inside the turkey, and it was a remote control fart machine. And then we're all sitting around the table, and she picked up the turkey, and we hit the button, and it was like farting, and she was like, ah! She dropped it.
Parts went everywhere.
Parts went everywhere. And she had to pick it up and like rinse it off in the sink.
How many times did you do it to her before she caught on?
Just the one, because
Oh.
then
It got
she,
her.
Yeah, she found out. She got us back later, but
How?
so she
Yeah, definitely.
got the fart spray. Have you?
Oh, well, yeah, the smell. Yeah.
that is horrific. Yeah, she did that to us, and we couldn't get that smell out of the house. And yeah,
You deserved it.
I mean, kudos to
we
her.
did.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it was
that
funny.
good
That was a good
because
It was
Yeah.
so funny.
I really, that's good.
That's a good one. That's,
was funny.
Yeah.
Did she wait like till the next Thanksgiving or a couple after that?
I
Just
think it was a couple days later or something.
just
she got
days.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it would be cool if she like just held on.
Held
Yeah.
on to it. Now when Thanksgiving
Yeah,
said,
just like
okay, here
said-
you go, mofos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going like
364
Right.
days later, she
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
even better, like 2 years later.
Right, right.
Just because
When
of
you're
the
not
fact,
expecting
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
cause-
Hold on to
'cause
it
they're
for a little longer.
Well, she's not going to get us back for that. She totally fucking forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then the next year, bam, there you go.
There you go.
It was funny.
That would have been great.
But
Because
no
it's-
fighting, no horror stories.
Yeah,
that I
and
can
that's
think of.
weird how you always hear about that stuff.
Yeah.
And I've never experienced it, I don't think.
I haven't either. The funniest thing I remember about Thanksgiving is we used to have this family. We used to always have Thanksgiving with this other family, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And Marty was a
There you go. Perfect.
a drinker. You know, she liked to drink, and so I was making
we all do.
drinks. And I was pouring her, I'd pour her beer, and I'd put vodka in her beer.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, and it was my mom's friend.
She didn't notice it?
No, she was just having fun. We all had fun. We were playing pool.
Well, after the
ping-pong.
first one or
she
two,
didn't know
she
you were
didn't
doing
even-
it?
Huh?
She didn't know you were
No,
doing
she
it?
had no idea. And she literally passed out on my mom and dad's bed for about probably, I don't know, an hour or two. And she got back up and started drinking again.
Oh my god.
How old were you when you did this?
I was probably 12.
That's
Oh my gosh.
12?
Yeah, between 12 and 13. Yeah. I was pouring beers for her, you know. Yeah, I was a little tiny ornery. Just a little tiny ornery.
A little tiny.
Just a little tiny ornery. But yeah, she loved it. And she woke up. I mean, literally passed out. And then she woke up and just started drinking again.
Hopefully you didn't keep pouring her the same
No,
equation.
I wasn't allowed
Vodka
to.
beers.
I wasn't allowed to drink or pour drinks.
Did
after
they
that.
know who knew what you were doing?
Well, I tell on myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not one of those sneaky people. It's like, oh, guess what I did, Mom?
Not after. I mean, you let her in on the thing before?
Well, when she passed out, you know, when Marty passed out.
Oh,
Then you
let her
told
in?
your
then
truth?
I told my truth.
Okay, good.
It's like,
I was thinking that you were like, hey, Mom, I'm pouring her.
oh no,
Okay.
no! It was after she passed
No,
out.
perfect.
But my mom's
Okay.
like, oh my God, where's Marty at? I said, oh, she passed out in your bedroom. Well, what happened to her? And her husband's looking for her. And I said, oh, she's passed out. Well, what happened to her?
Well,
I was pouring her some beer. Well, I was putting a little vodka in it too.
Also, I'm sorry, but I would like to think that I would taste vodka in my beer.
Vodka's tasteless though.
Yeah,
It's
Vodka's
vodka's not tasteless.
Kind of not, yeah.
No.
Sort
But if
of.
you're she was an alcoholic.
Okay.
Now,
Not. She wasn't like a bad alcoholic. You
So
know what I
did-
mean? But she was a drinker. She drank beer every day, type of lady. You know
So-
what I mean?
did your mom like use your first and middle name and like was laughing about it and shit?
Or did she
Like-
high five you?
Like what's your middle what's your middle name if you
Okay.
don't mind?
Nanette.
Okay.
Jody
She goes,
Nanette.
Jody Nanette. And she
Jody
just starts-
Nanette's smart.
She just start cracking up.
She just
You know.
laughed. My mom and I both have a sick sense of humor.
Then
Very
she loved
sick.
it. She loved it.
Yeah. My
That's
mom, yeah.
hilarious.
I'm glad you weren't like 35 doing that. It
No.
makes more sense at 12.
I would rather
I'll
have you
show
do it
her.
at 35.
I'm
35
a
would
little
be
more
great.
mature now. Not much, but a little.
I mean, I'm 35, 36 actually. Sometimes I think I'm 37, but I'm pretty sure I'm 36.
I'm 59. What the hell?
And
Seriously.
now you have an idea of what to do on this Thanksgiving to somebody.
Not let me pour her drinks. No, Jody can't come over.
So
anytime.
Carolyn works at a hospital, so she'll get a syringe and she'll like just squirt vodka in somebody's
If it's a
Iced
Thanksgiving,
tea
it's probably
or
my
whatever.
own. I'm not dosing my family, but I'll take the extra shot.
Yeah, that's what we need. We hopefully we can get somebody in here that has like one of those horror stories about like I want to hear the fights.
I'm
Like the
glad
food
that, I'm
fights
glad
and
that I
stuff like
don't
that, yeah.
have one of those, to be honest.
No, but I would want to hear it.
Yeah.
I would want to hear it too.
I would want to hear it
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
somebody else, sure.
I
For entertainment purposes.
as crazy as my family is, and believe me, it's flipping crazy. We've never had any bad episodes on Christmas or Thanksgiving. You know?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Probably the
any.
worst thing for me that ever happened was I was cooking Thanksgiving dinner over at Rayette's mom's house. And
Uh-oh,
She
she's
already
laughing.
Knows, she already knows what story you're about to tell.
I had Bloody Mary mix made up, and so I was drinking Bloody Marys.
Mm-hmm.
And is that your cousin or?
It's my mom's cousin. I guess my second cousin.
Okay.
My
It's
mom's
all cousins,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, cousin's
Yeah.
cousin. Yeah.
So she was asking, she goes, "What you got there?" I said, "Oh, I'm drinking a Bloody Mary." And she goes, can you make one? I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You want one?" "Yeah, okay." So I make her a Bloody Mary. And so I'm sitting there and I'm cooking the whole damn thing. You know, Rayette's helping me out when she can, but she still has to go out to the family.
Do the
and
family
stuff like
thing,
that.
Mingle, yeah.
Right. And then all of a sudden, this chick walks up to me and puts her glass in my face and jingles it because with the eyes. Ching, ching, ching,
'Cause
ching,
it was
ching,
empty.
ching, 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 like to
Like
fill-
you're the bartender? Which is
Yeah.
still
Yes.
inexcusable
Yeah,
to
she's
do
like-
towards
yeah.
even
Anybody,
like
yeah,
a
that's just
public, like paid
disrespectful,
bartender.
yeah.
Yeah, she was shaking. I wish you could see this because I was shaking my,
We're shaking our hands here.
Yeah, because she was shaking the glass and it was like making the ice ring, bing, 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 ching, 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 and she just like armful extended at my face while I'm cooking. I'm like, "Oh, would you like another one or something?" "Yeah, well, yeah." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Okay, bitch, make your
Yeah.
own.
Say that.
Oops, sorry.
Bitch, make your own.
Can I say that they've never come to another Thanksgiving?
Well, she was very rude to your husband. Thank goodness she didn't.
I didn't.
We don't have extended family.
I
come
wasn't a
over
dick to
anymore.
her on it.
No.
I made her one, but I was like, I come around the freaking counter and I told her, I go, she fucking just shook that glass right in my fucking face for another Bloody Mary. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, well, what? I go, well, I just made her another one. And I didn't want to start. I should have started shit. Then
Then you would have a story.
Then we'd have
You
a story,
enabled
I'm
you
surprised Rayette
enabled
didn't
the
say
ice
something.
shaking.
Yeah, you
Don't
know
be
what?
treating my husband like that,
Damn,
asshole.
That could have really.
Next time, say something.
Yeah,
So we have a
we
story.
could have had a
Yeah.
story here.
I don't think. Yeah, I know. That's why I was just thinking. This pisses me off because we could have had a story, and I'm not going to get that chance again.
It sounds like she doesn't come to Thanksgiving anymore, so
I don't even know her name.
or
Deborah.
she's still
Deborah.
alive.
Deborah.
Oh, that
Kim.
sounds like a Deborah move.
Yeah.
It's a Deborah move.
Deborah move.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it,
It's kind
man.
of like a Karen.
Because I liked her at first.
Yeah, or
Because she was,
Kim.
she
You know,
was kind of
everybody's
she was kind of fun at first, but then she did that shit to me. I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!"
sort of entitled. She probably never
Like,
worked as a
make your own
waitress
drink.
or a bartender.
yeah.
Because you could also say like, "Hey, could you let me know where that Bloody Mary mix is
So I can make my
so
own.
I can
Yeah.
make it?" Yeah.
Shit.
Well, Deborah,
Yeah,
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you,
Yeah.
Deborah.
I should have just took that freaking glass and threw that ice in her big fat face.
Yeah. I hope you're drinking a
Then-
really horrible,
Then we
horrible
would
Bloody
have.
Mary.
Then we would have had a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off now because I didn't do something like that.
Could
Or
have had a
just-
story.
We
I
got a
could've
really
started-
good story
I
here. We
could've
could have been
started it.
laughing about how mean you were to her and how she was just a bitch. And yeah, well,
And it's totally against my nature to be a nice guy.
you try to act tough, but you're not, Jeff.
Yeah,
okay,
we know you're
we
a
know you
softie.
different.
Yeah.
On
You're
something like that.
you're a softie.
On something like that, though, that would have shorted me out.
I agree.
Well, yeah.
I do see the little bit of a temper part of your personality.
Well, Anna's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You got a
Uh-huh.
backbone. Yeah.
To where
He
it's
has a
like
temper.
I can take
Yeah.
so much, but if you mess with me too much, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the throat. bitch.
Or especially if messing with me is one thing,
Mm-hmm.
but messing with like Rayette or my friends like you guys or stuff like that, different ball game.
My head starts spinning. My head spins. It's like I can take so much shit. If you want to give me shit, go ahead and give it to me because I will give it back. But if you mess with my family and my friends, I will destroy you.
Okay,
Destroy you.
One time in college, we were at a bar in Corvallis, and it was one of my good friends' birthdays. So there was like the whatever a VIP area of a bar, college bar in Corvallis
Ew.
looks like, we had reserved.
VIP.
And this girl showed up that Char's boyfriend had potentially been like not loyal to her with, and it was her birthday, and this second class broad showed up and wanted to try to get into the
Second class
party.
broad. I like that.
Wanted to
I do
get-
too.
wanted
Very
to get
classy
into
the way
the
you
party.
handled that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very classy.
And so then she was trying to like intermingle, and Char's upset. It's her birthday. This woman is there. So I went up to the bar and got a full pint of ice water and went and poured it all over her. So then
Nice.
she
Nice.
I was like, I'm not going to waste a drink on you, but I'll go get
I'm
a
clapping.
free ice water and tell you to
That's
get
thinking.
the F
Yeah.
out.
I love
'Cause
it.
see,
Yeah.
that's my that would be my problem. I would have wasted.
And it was the same
drink.
thing where like it was her birthday.
I would have
she
too,
was
Jeff.
uncomfortable. She was upset.
Yeah.
And
I would
I
have
was
never
just
thought
like,
that far ahead to got
nope.
water.
Oh, that
nope.
was great. Thinking.
She can leave and I will ice her out to do so.
that
So
was
that was
awesome.
my 21-year-old self move.
I love
I
it.
remember my 20s. I was so ornery in my 20s.
See, and then
But I'm so mature now.
and see,
Yeah.
like yeah, like I was talking, when I'm talking about that shit, I would like back up friends and shit like that and stuff rather than. I almost got in a fucking fight with somebody at Michael's.
On behalf
You
of
did.
Rayette.
No.
Go ahead. Red will tell this story because I was
I don't
pissed.
remember the whole thing, but
Your friend,
one of,
who's your
so
friend?
a friend of mine that I used to work with over at the Klamath Falls Michaels, older lady, she works
Sweet
at
lady.
this one, like super sweet, and she was working that day, and the guy was basically just a jerk to her, wasn't he? I
Well-
don't remember exactly what provoked it.
Here's the thing. Okay, for one, let me set this up because when you're at Michael's, you stand at this
Oh,
one
I
spot,
remember now.
and then they you go to the whoever's in the checkout
They
line.
just
or
take
whatever.
the next person.
Yeah.
and so you
Right.
have to, but go ahead.
Well, he came up the other way
Right.
Oh, he cut.
and was trying, and there was a line of
He
people
cut in
and
line and was
everything,
being a jerk
and
about
he was
it.
trying to come in like the exit way,
Yeah.
like where
Oh,
you
I
go
can
out.
I can picture it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Betty had said something to him,
Started railing on her.
and he started railing at her, and Jeff got into it with him, and was protecting Betty, and
No, I went up to this guy. I'm like, hey, motherfucker. And I'm like, in Michael's, I'm like, after it was, because it was just instinct. A motherfucker.
Masculine
you know,
instinct.
Yeah. And I was like, hey,
Protector.
motherfucker, man, and stuff like
protecting
that.
one of my
Yeah.
friends.
Well, yeah.
And I don't even know exactly what I said, but I do know the motherfucker came
You
out.
saw red. You saw red and you let him
and
know.
stuff like that. And then I kind of like looked back at Rayette because she was still back there. And I was like, sorry.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
Hopefully he
And
got
Betty,
the message.
Betty was
though.
like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she was
Yeah.
appreciative.
Michael's of all places. You
Oh,
would think
yeah.
a bar or anything else and stuff like that.
Michael's.
But at fucking Michael's. I damn near got into a fight with a dude at Michael's. But that dude was an ass.
Yeah.
And somebody had to say something because she
Sometimes
was
you just have
she
to
was defenseless
say,
on
yeah.
this guy and he was like so railing on her. And I was like kind of like a little bit, I was like kind of holding my shit. And then he kept going and I couldn't hold my shit anymore. And
Yeah.
so
I get like that.
yeah.
So-
I get like that
I will
too.
take so
Neil
much-
has to pull me back by the collar sometimes.
I
Yeah.
get so mad sometimes I black out. I've gotten so mad that it's like, oh, what the hell did I just say? What the hell did I just do? It's like, what? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gotten into a few of those.
Because I don't, like, this all
I'm a
went,
pretty nice
this
person
all
until
went
you
from
mess with me.
this all went from
Or
a
my
chick
family.
jingling ice in my face to, but yeah,
To a
but you're right.
Fight in a craft store.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just different situations for me at least. Rayette, she looks like the nice girl and shit like that, but
I wouldn't want to mess with her.
she'll get to that point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love her. She's a very good friend. But
I want her
wouldn't
on my team.
Exactly.
I have a temper. I have a temper.
Oh, yeah.
We don't fight very often, but when we do, it's not pretty because we
It's a
both
doozy.
have that temper.
Yeah.
And we honestly just have to walk away because both of our tempers because we're very chill.
Yeah,
Like for the most
yeah.
part, it takes a lot for us to get to that point. But when we do,
Look out.
it's bad.
Well,
And we mostly just walk away. We end up
But
just
and that's a
walking
smart
away.
thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you've
that's a smart thing
learned that
to do.
over the years of
But we
being
don't
together.
fight very often.
Yeah,
so
no, that's
it's
what I
not something
mean.
we have
Like,
to deal with very
yeah.
often. But when we do, it's better that we just part ways for a little bit
And calm down.
and calm down.
yeah.
You know,
When you were younger, okay, me and as if me and you and Rayette, but Carolyn is younger, but younger than Carolyn.
I'm the oldest
young,
here,
So-
so you have
when
to
you were
respect
young,
me.
young child age.
Did okay when you like had a little bit to drink and shit like that? Were you a dick?
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't. I was very
was.
nice, but there was this one incident that I remember. It was like a long time ago. I was in my 20s, and I was in a bar. And I was in the bathroom, and this lady came in. I was with a friend, and the one gal came in, and they started getting into it. And I was going pee at the time, and they were going back and forth. And the gal was married to my friend's brother, but had dated this other guy that the one gal had dated. Anyway, very confusing. Anyway,
Sounds convoluted.
yeah, very, very. And I was in the toilet and I was listening to him going back and forth. Let me clear this up before I go any further. I did not sleep with either one of these men. Okay, did not.
I wasn't
But-
even questioning this.
But no,
I
well,
didn't
you
either.
will
Oh,
after
okay.
you will
Okay,
when I'm
okay,
That thought
okay.
never
You
crossed
will
my
when I'm
mind
done
either. But
here.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
Because they were going back and forth, and I said, "Look, I said slept with them both, and I think that so and so's better in bed than the other one." And then my friend, her name was Marty. Marty says, "She's coming in. She's coming in." So she's going into the bathroom to come get me, and so I pull him out my pants, and she kicks the bathroom door open, the stall open.
Holy
And
shit.
This sounds dramatic.
it is, and I'm
Yeah.
not like this. I'm very
No.
sweet. And I just remember going out, pulling my pants up and grabbing her by the throat and pushing her up against the wall. And then the band came in and pulled me off of her.
I'm gonna start taking a chair to the Cartwright's bathroom area,
See if this ever happens.
and just in case something
Just in
happens,
case.
and because I just want to hear what happens, because could be something cool.
It could.
I was shocked because I'm not a fighter, but it was like you hear somebody
Instinct.
coming in after
Yeah.
you, and it's just instinct. My brother picked on me all the time, so I could fight a man, but I can't fight a woman. That was my instinct. Just grab her by the throat and push her up against the wall.
yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked because the band came in, grabbed me.
Well, and she was the instigator, so you were just
Yeah.
defending yourself.
I was always intimidating, I think, growing up. Because I grew up in Klamath at a high school out in the country. We all wear
Do you go to Henley? Mm-hmm. I forget that. Yeah.
so Wrangler's boots, the big belt buckle. We would walk down like freshman hall, and they would just part ways,
Here comes
and
the
then we
badass.
would walk down.
Here comes that fucking dyke.
Now.
Wasn't a dyke.
No, I'm just saying that
Where did that even come
I don't
from?
know.
because you're wearing a big old ass belt buckle and shit like that, and probably a mullet.
Everybody wore them out there.
Okay,
Have you been to Henley before?
absolutely not. No, but you know what though? You were like an asshole.
I was an asshole.
Did you chew?
She
I did.
did.
No. Oh my God, you're such a
I
lady.
Oh no! And I drove a truck, a '78
You
Chevy
chewed?
half-ton four-wheel drive with a 10-inch lift on it and
Didn't you guys-
38
didn't
inch
you-
Super
Fuck yeah.
Swampers.
Didn't you guys like shiv people with your fucking hair picks?
No,
No.
Who was that? I thought you told me that story. Well, how the hell
Maybe
do I
it
know
was
that
Kim.
story?
I have no idea.
I'm just thinking she chewed. My friend chewed.
I did chew.
I know
to
a couple
Copenhagen.
female chewers.
You told me a story about
I've never
somebody
chewed
that
before.
did that.
No,
at
no,
your
thank
school.
you.
I tried it when I was in high school.
I have
once.
no idea.
Threw up.
Okay.
I kissed a guy with chew in his mouth once, and it was disgusting. If I was going to chew, I would want to do it when I knew it was happening.
Yeah, I tried to chew one time.
A
when I
dude
was-
kissed you when he had a chew in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Are you a chewer?
Yes, and I would never ever do that.
You can't tell you're a chewer. I would have never
He's
thought
really
you were a chewer.
clean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You will never see like any signs in the house or anything.
I don't
that
do it
he's a
at work.
chewer,
I don't
really.
do it, and stuff like that. But
My husband used to be a chewer, and my ex-husband used to be a chewer, and they were both really clean chewers.
But it's like I would never ever even entertain the thought of kissing a woman with a fucking dip in my mouth.
I mean, we were teenagers, so
No,
you
I don't
can't really
care.
call him a
Who gives a
man.
rat's
But
No,
ass?
wait,
Yeah.
wait. Let me go ahead and preface this by saying, when I was in 6th damn grade, you could buy tobacco all you wanted to, where there was no age limit. We were chewing tobacco, chaw, dip, anything like that on the playground in elementary school, and not get in trouble for it because there was no law. You know, I wouldn't smooch a chick like that. Pass.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
I agree.
It is. But it doesn't matter. Somebody tried.
But you know how you look at different chewers, just talking about chewers, I look at you and you would never think you were a chewer, but you look at some chewers and they have that,
Orangey.
the chew in their
Or
teeth.
or also just the constant bulge.
Or the, it's just gross. I remember when I worked at Combined Transport, I had one of the drivers. The first time I met him, he was I thought when I talked to him on the phone, it's like, oh, he seems like a really nice guy. And he came in, and it's like, oh my God, what teeth he did have had chew all in them. It's like,
Ugh.
ew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a presentable way to do your vices.
Yeah,
Right.
I
And
agree.
I can't stand that. I mean, because, when I kill a dip, and throw it away, I rinse the shit out of my mouth. Because I don't, number one, it's like disgusting to see, like,
Yeah.
And number two, it's just flat disgusting anyway. I mean, let's face it, dipping skull or whatever is not the most glamorous thing in the world.
But I have to say it's better than smoking.
You think?
I do, just because
Well, it doesn't stink up.
it doesn't smell. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
chewing is gross, but smoking is
Yeah.
disgusting because
Yeah.
you smell
Grosser.
it. It's on their skin. Huh?
Grosser.
Yeah, it's grosser.
But it used to be cool.
Smoking?
I never
Way back
thought
in
it was
the day.
cool.
Way back in the day. It used to be, what it used to be.
Well,
cool.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember I bought a pack of cigarettes one time. I don't remember how old I was. And I was never a smoker, but I bought a pack of cigarettes and it was 75 cents. And
Oh
they're
my
like
gosh.
$10 now.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were buying. We were buying skull and chewing tobacco for a quarter, 50 cents. And then they freaking made it 18. And all of a sudden, here goes the freaking price hikes.
Yeah, it's unreal.
So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, okay. So when he did, did we even get to what you did when he did that?
Oh, yeah, when he kissed you with this.
I was in like junior high school. I just
Okay, so
backed
what-
away. I don't know.
She probably just kissed him back. It's like, oh, I get my kiss.
I don't
It's
really
like,
remember.
oh, yeah.
I
When
don't
you're
know.
that young.
I think I blocked it out.
Oh,
When you're that young, you just kiss.
did he like pull a Joe Dirt on you and say, you can keep that skull, baby?
No.
Does anybody leave gum in their mouth when they still kiss?
I don't usually chew gum.
Oh,
Do you?
I was just asking you guys. No, I was just wondering.
Chewing gum, though,
Gum.
if you were chewing gum, I didn't kiss anybody chewing gum.
Okay.
The only reason I chewed gum, if I did chew gum, if I was going to be with somebody way back in the day, it's like chew it real
Oh,
quick.
'cause you just took some chew
get
out.
The
Get
good,
the- yeah.
get the good feeling in your mouth.
Get the
Wow.
chunks out of your teeth from the chew.
Yeah. Get a
I
bit-
was just wondering about the chew and then the chewing gum. It kind of seemed to go together.
How did we get on this topic from Thanksgiving?
Because he asked if there was any fights at Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yep.
was going to ask you guys what you guys think about Friendsgiving. You know how people have Friendsgiving?
So
I think it's idiotic.
I
No, go
sort
ahead.
of
I don't know.
disagree. I mean,
I've never had one or even heard about it.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, I don't
it's
know
when
what it is.
friends get together and just have Thanksgiving. So being someone that has lived not near family.
So that's
during
when I
some,
think
like,
it could be
kind of
appropriate.
pivotal times.
Like
then
us? Like we just have a Friendsgiving?
Well, like if you
it's
don't
just
have
it's a
any
Thanksgiving
family,
feast,
like
and it's friends come together, and it's just friends, and you all contribute to Thanksgiving. But it can be around Thanksgiving, it can be in that month. But like
instead of just calling it Thanksgiving with some friends, they started calling
Yes.
it
it
Friendsgiving.
became a fad.
But if you don't have,
Actually, it'd be
like
kind
if
of
you don't
fun.
live
No, it is.
With-
Yeah.
with family around,
Yeah. The
then,
biggest Friendsgiving
you know,
I went to was actually at Beer Works, and it was the first year they did it, and it was still when I was bartending at Bricktown and everything. And my family was here or is here, but in a community of young adults that a lot of people didn't have family, 40 of us showed up, and an entire bar was lined of food, and it was just a get together.
That
It
is
was
cool.
It
That's
was literally
way cool.
See, that's,
I-
where
and-
that's where I think it the name of it is kind of weird, but
It is
whatever.
But I think the
The
meaning,
concept of it, I
behind
think is
it,
appropriate.
mhm. Because Thanksgiving is all about family. Well, what if you don't have a family, and what if your friends are your family? And so I think
Yeah.
that's where it spurred from. I think Friendsgiving has become kind of just like a, what's the word, like catchphrase of some sort.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do think it's also.
It's kind of cool.
It is
I
neat.
think it is,
And it's in
because-
the way of like friends or the family that you choose to have it, and not looking at you go to Thanksgiving because it's with your family. Whether you want to or not, you're with your family.
Well,
Because
like we're friends.
Yeah.
And I consider you guys family as well.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
So it's like,
So, like, if we
And, like,
all
when
did
I-
Thanksgiving together,
It would
I would love
technically
it.
be a
it would be called
Friendsgiving.
a Friendsgiving.
Or could be called that.
well,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
left,
yeah.
when I left Cartwright's, I swore up and down I was going to come every Wednesday because I wanted to be with you guys.
But life gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But life, yeah, it's like I'm tired, I'm exhausted. So I go home and I'm thinking, okay, when I'll go home, I'll rest up and I'll meet you guys there. Well, I don't.
By the time you get home, you don't want to
I
come
don't
back
want
out.
to.
I don't blame
I miss
you.
you guys so much. So it's
Yeah.
like it would be nice to be able to do like a friends get together like this. Even this.
Well, yeah, this is great.
This is perfect because I get to be with my friends and I love it.
But I was fortunate enough to come from a different state and not know anybody here. The only people I knew was Rayette, of course, and
Your lover.
her mom and stuff like that. I knew nobody here. I came here on blind faith, just like she did when she came to Kansas. And cool thing is, like she still has people from Kansas that she is really good friends with. They get a hold of each other.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I mean, I've made so many friends here that it's like it's badass,
Mhm.
And I've been lucky because not everybody gets this shot.
I
Good.
feel very blessed because I've made working at Cartwright's brought really good people into my life.
Yeah.
All three of you for starters,
Exactly.
And I mean, I love you guys with all of my heart. And this right here is very special to me doing this. So I feel very blessed.
Well, and I feel like I met all three of you through Cartwright's
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Which turns out he
You
knows
did.
knows my dad, but
Right.
different
What a
context.
small world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
just kind of a weird.
Yeah.
Caveat. Yeah.
How'd you guys know each other?
Because he brought his truck in the shop.
Oh, okay. Well, that works good. There you go.
Yeah.
And he calls my dad Dr. John.
Call him Dr. John Rotar.
He's not a doctor.
He's not a doctor.
He's not a doctor.
No, doctor, but we'll call him Dr.
And he's a very humble
Call him a
man, so
doctor.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he did not like being called a doctor.
He's a doctor of love.
Dr. Love.
Yeah.
So no, but yeah, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. I probably would not have known any of you guys, probably if it wasn't for Jason.
Jason?
Yeah.
No. You and
Well, I would have known Jody. I don't really remember
No, 'cause-
how did I get to know you?
I
Like
think
I
we just kind of started talking.
started saying
like-
hi or something.
Well,
yeah.
the reason
well,
why
I met you first. And
but
then
if
I
I
met
didn't,
you.
if I didn't know him, and
You wouldn't have gone to car rides as much.
would never went
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because I had a barbecue trailer at the time, and he was a barbecue guy, and he came up and he wanted to scout the competition.
Oh, that's how you guys met?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you guys are pretty good friends now.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
stuff like-
awesome.
So it all kind of trained from that. Yeah, pretty funny, but no, seriously, if I hadn't met him, I don't know if I would have ever met you guys.
That would have been sad for me.
I don't know. I have a feeling
The
we would have
universe
went
works
to
out.
Cartwright's on our own.
Really?
I don't know, because I don't know if I
Yeah.
met you through Jason or not. I truly don't. I just remember
No,
meeting.
no. I'm just talking about from the beginning, to
Right.
meeting him, and then go. He's
But
let's
I don't
go
know
in
if
the
you were
car.
with, what I'm saying is, I don't know if you were with Jason the first time I met you at Cartwright's. I remember meeting you and then meeting you. I don't know if I met you first. I mean, I don't know if I think I met you and then I met you later. And then you guys always came in on Wednesdays after that.
When it was dead. Remember when Wednesday was dead?
Yeah. And then
That's when we
became-
started
yeah.
coming.
Now
And
it's
she would
packed.
reserve
Yeah.
our table
Yeah,
for
I
us.
always reserve
But
your
yeah.
table because I
But-
love you guys.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I mean, that was the start of just friending Jason and stuff like that. And then Katie, and stuff like that. And it kind of
Yeah.
just snowballed from there.
Yeah.
I remember meeting Katie at first. It's like, Katie's not a hugger.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Jody's a hugger, though.
I am a hugger.
We're all huggers.
Okay, yeah.
Not Kate though.
Katie was
Kate's
not. It's
not.
like, can I hug you? It's like, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like people are intimidated by me because they'll go up and hug him, but they won't hug me.
I hug you.
I
Well,
hug.
I know you two do, but you'll see a lot of people that they won't.
Now I'm going to pay attention.
Well, at first it's like, because I mean, he's more outgoing, more boisterous, but then once you get to know you, it's like, wow, I love her.
Yeah.
It's just weird how when you get to meet somebody, you don't know about their whole life until you get to meet their other part.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like, I knew you. I really liked you. I enjoyed being with you. I enjoyed waiting on you. And then I met Rayette, and it's like, wow, this is an awesome couple. I want them. I love them both.
Yeah. She's like, screw that, dude.
Yeah.
That's way cooler than me.
Come on, Rayette, let's do our thing.
That's right. That's right.
She's like, how the hell did that happen? Hey, this is great.
Yeah, this
We had
is
a
fun.
good time, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
We have some other things I want to talk about, but not today because we can believe that, wait for later on that. But
Even about the names.
about the names.
Ooh, but I have an idea.
Okay,
To
what?
round out this Thanksgiving.
it.
Let's just say something we're thankful for.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have. Don't start with me. It's just I have an idea.
It's starting with you.
Let's have something to think of, but don't start with me.
Let's start
Jeff.
with
Jeff, you're the host.
You're
Go
the
for
host.
it.
Man, just like I was saying before, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends. Thankful that we get to do this, and it's really awesome. And I love y'all.
I agree.
Next.
I mean, I'm probably right in that same boat. I'm thankful for friends and family and that I get to spend quality time with everybody. Thankful for God.
Oh, amen. Amen. Okay, I'm on the same page. I'm very thankful for my family. You all know how much I love my kids, my grandkids. I love them.
Yep.
So thankful for them. And I'm thankful for God for giving them to me and my friends. I couldn't imagine my life without my friends, truly. I mean, when I went to work at Cartwright's, I didn't think this was going to happen. You
Right.
know, I'm going to get emotional. Oh my God, stop it, Jody.
It's allowed. This was the closing I was hoping for.
But I just never expected I would get so close as I am with you guys. I mean, I
Yeah.
truly love you in my heart, like I do my family.
Same.
Yeah.
Same,
And I
yeah.
I love it. And I'm so blessed.
I'm
and I
with
thank
you.
God for that daily.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll repeat the same things. Thankful for
Yeah.
friends and family, and the fact that we are here doing this, and the fact that we all love our friends and family. I feel
Yeah.
like we good people hone in with good people, and we just all
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
Right.
I'm
Yep.
thankful for that in my life.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Because I mean, I'm not even from this state. Number one.
I'm from California.
Me too.
and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I came, from Oklahoma and Kansas area. And
God bless you.
Which I had. Thank you. and
Needs a little extra
And,
blessing for that.
no, but I mean,
Bless your
like,
heart.
I had,
Yeah,
I
bless
had,
your
I
heart.
had,
Bless your heart. That's
I
what
had
I'm supposed to say.
really-
That's kind of like
I had
F
really
you,
good-
right?
yeah. I had really good friends there, man. But I mean, I think that the friends that I made here
Are more better.
are, yeah, way more special and
better.
better. They are.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly believe that. So,
In
wow.
fact, we've talked about, moving eventually,
No.
possibly
No.
after retirement type thing.
No, thank
Absolutely
you.
not.
Honestly, we've talked about it, and it's like
Becoming less of a
politically,
reality.
yes, we would like
Yeah.
to leave and state tax and like different things
Yeah,
like that.
right.
But friendship wise and everything, I don't know that we could ever replace what we have here.
I don't think we could leave y'all.
And that's what we.
I would- yeah.
I mean, that's ultimately what our decision had.
Are you
Ben.
getting a little emotional?
No, I haven't
Are you
actually.
sure? Was there
Yeah.
some
No,
dust
I
in
had
your
something
eye?
in my eye.
Uh-huh.
No,
I saw the timing of that.
Jody just spit in my eye.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but really, that's kind of what the consensus we came to is like,
It's
Yeah.
true because I mean, I always tell everybody it's like how much I love you all.
Yeah.
You know, I just that's why I don't necessarily miss Cartwrights, but I miss.
but you miss Cartwright's
The dynamics
Yes.
that you had
Yeah.
there.
on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other side of the bar.
other side. I miss you guys. I love you all so
Yes.
much.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers. And
Cheers,
what are we going to
everybody.
say to the very end?
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving,
everybody.
everyone.
Cheers.
We love y'all. Check us
Love
out.
y'all.
Check us out anytime, on your favorite platform.
We have fancy profiles now.
We have fancy profiles on our website.
Jeff told
right.
everybody who I really am, which was nice.
afradiopodcast.buzzsprout.com. And we also have our website, or not our website, but our Gmail, Almost Famous Radio Podcast at gmail.com. I wish I would have shortened that to AF, but I didn't. So
Hindsight's
there you go.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably better you
You know,
didn't.
and we're on,
sounds nasty.
we're on Facebook. We're on Facebook too, and we're going to try to expand to Instagram and X as well. And stuff
right
like
on.
that. So
Coming up
we're
with
going
the
to try
times.
to. Well, we're just going to get us out there just to see what we can
Good.
do, because everybody needs to know y'all.
Well,
That's
and
for
you all too, yeah, because we're awesome.
Woo!
We love you all, and we're out.
Ciao.
Ciao. Love y'all.